Yes, it's live, direct from his man cave of a bedroom. It's Big D Live. And now your host, the man who really knows how to put his Q&As into action, especially when it's his fifth year of making videos on YouTube. Here's the Big D. Good evening. Welcome to Big D Live. This is yours truly, the Big D, and I am here to do a Q&A. So I hope y'all are ready to do this from my fifth year in making vids here on YouTube. Now then, I know I didn't want y'all to see me, leave anything for me, but now, of course, if y'all are ready, you can, it's fine and what have you. So I see Fusalis and King Havoc is here. Andrea Gache's here. Welcome. Go on. I have questions about the horse. Fine, give me something. Who is the sexiest horse you know? I don't know. That's weird. Believe me, I haven't even been around no blooming horses. I don't know when since I was a kid. Come on, you guys. You can come up with better questions than that. What's up is here. What are your top 5 favorite season 3 Cats 2 music numbers? What? I think if you've been on my other channel, Zoom World, I'm afraid I already gave you those answers already. But if you'd like them on here, I'd be more than happy to give them run it down for you, my young friend. Since I picked 5 songs from the second cast of season 3 of the original Zoom, here's how I think I probably gave them to you. I believe I had, what did I have? I believe I had Mississippi Mud. Let's see here. Okay. Mississippi Mud was one of them. I had Kenny. Standby. Kenny, please retract this person. Some troll is on here and it's got my name and what have you. Please take care of him, please. I'm busy. I'm trying to answer my friend's question. Let's see. Thank you. Let's see. Thank you. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Now I remember. Okay, I had Mississippi Mud. Okay, one. There was, I know I had the, come on, what was it? I know I had the Locomotion on that ranking. I had Yellow Submarine on there. I had no. Come on, you can do this. Come on. Well, I know I picked Ride Along Home as my favorite, as a matter of fact. But, I forgot the 5th one I had on there. But, yeah. Oh, yes, Salty Dog Greg. Thank you, Watts. Thank you, Watts. Thank you. Okay. My fingers in my whole app. I don't know. Movie where someone loses a finger or a toe. Gee, the only one I can think of where someone loses a finger, that would be Me, Myself, and Irene with Jim Carrey. I know Jim Carrey's character lost a thumb. Best movie in your opinion where a deaf or blind person gets what they have coming to them. I'd say probably what happened to them, the deaf pianist in Suspiria. Yeah. Okay, which of the following NBA players compete in the 2001 NBA Finals? Fred, Greg Moose, Sanchez, Kimby. I don't know. I don't do basketball. What is your favorite movie that's about movies? Ooh, favorite movie that's about movies. That I can't answer unavailable at the moment. Favorite comedy where the main character is a paraplegic. That's it. I don't know. It's been some time since I last saw something that. Okay. Do you read books or are you gay? I read books at times. Can you please cover yourself in algae and step outside? Hell no, I'm not even anywhere near any algae. Thank you very much. What are your thoughts on Quiet on the Western Front? I've never seen that, to be honest. Let's see. Let me think. All Quiet on the Western Front. I've heard of that movie. I've never actually watched it, to be honest. I've heard of that film. Now, let me try and think. Porchman's here. Hey, Tristan, welcome. Good to have you here. I would have attended yours, but I was afraid I'd miss you again. I just didn't want to try and start my laptop so early because I was so busy watching the Dukes of Hazzard, and I was watching a couple of my favorite Easter specials here on YouTube. You're an Easter Bunny, sure, and I'm sure, and I'm yeah, sure, of course you are, and I'm Santa Claus. Are you happy that some Christmas stuff has been put in the stores during the time of Easter, huh? I know, I'm just playing with everyone. How have I celebrated the day? Okay, look, Easter Bunny, whoever you are, that was a joke. I was only playing with you. Apologies. I've The only thing I have celebrated for you today was watch three great Easter specials, which I started with. It's the Easter Beagle Charlie Brown, which I just finished filming my review. I'll have it come up as soon as the Q&A is over with. Let's see, and then on YouTube I watched Here Comes Peter Cottontail and the Easter Beagle is not the Easter Bunny is coming to town. Woohoo! Yes, I have not revisited Passion of the Christ. I do know it was pretty good. And yeah, I've seen Deep Blue Sea too, but I've only seen it one time. I have yet to see the third one, however. Bethany's having car troubles here. Okay, what? Hey, there are times when Roscoe never can catch the Dukes because they are really fast enough and what have you. What is your favorite show or movie about aliens with mental or physical disabilities? Uh, I would say A Quiet Place or A Quiet Place Part Two. You know those aliens are blind and what have you. Does that count? I hope so. Still, would you rather watch a movie about overweight people when mobility issues turn to cannibalism, or should people that can't reach food so they turn to cannibalism? I don't know. Sorry, no answer for that. Sorry. Okay, would you agree that the motion picture industry needs to stop making movies and I don't know. Say E.T. because he had special needs and a weird finger. Well, factually, E.T. would be considered something like that, but Quiet Place was the only one that came into mind. Sorry. Okay, you have another question for Salas? Bring it. Can you rank your parents from worst to best? No, can't do that. Sorry. What is your favorite Polly short film? Um, Let me see. I have seen a little bit of Son-in-Law. That's a good film, but I probably would say Encino Man. Favorite Chinese food and from where? I have not done Chinese food in I don't know how long, but if I had to choose, but I've got one. I definitely need to give it another shot. I had this since I was a youngin. Mugugai Pan. Please stand by, folks. Just trying to do something. Okay, y'all, be cool, right? I really don't have that many. There aren't really that many Chinese restaurants near me, actually, as a matter of fact. As much as I hate to say it. Biodome, huh? Oh, I've heard of that film. I've never seen it though, but I've heard of it. Say, that does which reminds me, I was going to say there is a sort of film that actually has Pauly Shore in some of his earlier performances. It was called Phantom of the Mall, Eric's Revenge. You can find the full movie on YouTube. Kind of a cheesy 80s slasher and what have you, but Pauly Shore actually appears in that, as a matter of fact. No, I don't have a favorite Chinese restaurant. I don't. There aren't that many around here in my area. So can you guys please be cool, right? Shoot. Hmm. Idea. All right. Just want to say thanks for all the great reviews and live streams over the years. I'd send a super chat for a pizza if I could. Happy Easter to you and everyone. Thank you very much, Titanic Discussions. Thank you. Oh, that reminds me. Thanks. I thank y'all for being supportive and thanks for helping everything grow a bit. I mean, especially with watching the Godzilla X Kong review. I thank you for that. Anyway, I'm gonna try another place where I can check some out while I'm chatting with you. I was thinking of doing some Three Stooges, but okay. Oh, okay. Wait, Porchman's got. Hope your Easter was good, my friend. Are you going to watch the new Elizabeth Hurley film Strictly Confidential coming next month? I don't know. WhatsApp says, what are your favorite Zoom closing sequences? Oh, do you mean like do you mean the Zoom was presented by Bits? If so, just let me know, Watts. I ask, do you mean like are you referring to the Zoom was presented by Bits they do before the credits? As I've said, if so, then let me get to you on that. Okay, give me a second. Here, ease it down a little bit. Sorry, I was just starting. Yeah, I was just starring. I thought, what the hey, I'm gonna revisit the original Annie here on Netflix. So yes, thank you. I've had this shirt for years and what have you. Mom actually got this for me for Christmas. It was 2012, I believe. Yes. Okay, now what's if I had to pick 5 of my favorite Zoom closing sequences. Let me see here. Well, I could start with the Zoom address number and what have you. Well, I picked one of them. I'll give you these two in no particular. Hard to pick my 5 favorites, but let's see. If I had to pick, let me see. I'd have to go with number 5. Would have to be. I probably would go with the Wallachia closing from a couple of season 4 episodes. That song's zany and what have you. My 4th pick, I'd have to go with let me see. I'd have to go with the right Zoom bit. Address jingle from which was done by the 3rd cast of season 2. 3rd, I would go with, let's see, I had to go with the 1st cast of season 3 doing that little, Dane McGrath starts, why don't, and Don's like, and that part. The 2nd one, I'll go with, very tough decision here. Let's see here. I'd go with I'll probably go with the season 4 closing when they reprise Friends at the end of the episodes. And easily my number 1 pick would be the Say You Wake Up in the Middle of the Night bit. It's going to be a draw between the 1st and the 1st cast of season 2. I'll give here's a little bit of honorable. Now I'll just give a wee bit of honorable mentions though, because some honorable mentions. I go with the As the World Zooms little talent show bit, in which Andre as Dear Blabby fools everyone in the end. And another one I would have to pick the Close the Door bit that was used for the 2nd cast of season 3 in some of those episodes. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see now. My friend Monkey that whenever I come over to watch movies or play video games, Monkey likes to say skill. You really didn't need to read that. Thank you very much. Let's see. Do you ever dress in drag like Bugs Bunny if someone is coming? Let me put it to you this way. No. Certainly not. Certainly not. I wouldn't be caught dead dressing up in drag like old Bugs and what have you. I mean, now I have been thinking about trying to real soon review some of the Looney Tunes films and what have you. Well, no, wait a minute. You know something? Let me get back to. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. What's your favorite part about the door closing sequence from Zoom? I probably went everyone's yelling for Dane Malloy to close the door at the end, and then the door closes by itself. That's why I liked about it. I just liked it when all the Arizoners come out and Dane Malloy's laughing, and they're like, "Danny, close the door," and then yeah. Anyway, which reminds me, one of the cast members of the 2nd cast of season 3 is gonna have a birthday next month. But don't bother guessing just yet, my friend. You'll know who it is when you see it. I'll give you a hint. It's a girl and what have you, but I'm pretty sure you already know what it is. But yeah. Look, whichever. It's about interviews and what have you. Come on, didn't you? Didn't if this was really well, I'm not going to say anything because I really don't want to have to cause a controversy or anything like that. All I'm saying is, if you watched the if you'd watched Easter Bunny is going to town is coming to town, then you'd know that it would it would be the Easter Bunny and what have you. All that jazz. But hey, or if you watch a Christian flick like maybe The Greatest Story Ever Told, or The Passion of the Christ, or The Ten Commandments, or stuff like that, then you would know that it's also well, you know. I'm asking myself the same question. Please excuse me, y'all. I shall return. Sorry about that. Yep. Here we see everyone, all those girls waking up, performing the Hard Knock Live. You know, I'll give you all a little fun fact and what have you. If anybody never knew this, I didn't even know this myself because I was still too young and what have you. I was maybe about two and what have you. I was two when Annie was released. Shortly a half a year after Annie, Eileen Quinn actually released an actual album released on Columbia Records, which was the same label that released the Annie soundtrack. Sorry, people. I'm just giving myself a wee bit of a little snacky here and nothing else. Wasn't Cameron Diaz in the reboot of Annie? Yes, I've got that, but I don't know if I'm ever going to watch again. That reboot is factually good, but not quite close as good as this one. Nor was it, not even the remake that was done by Disney. I know it's a shame Disney Plus took that down. I actually like that. That's actually one of my most viewed vids is the Annie remake from I can't remember. It was 1999 or 2000. And believe me, I love the little girl who played Annie. Kathy Bates played Miss Hagen, and Victor Garber, who of course, well, this was still before he started on Alias, played Daddy Warbucks. All yourself. A friend of mine told me that on one of your live streams you said that you hate Eskimos. What did you say? Oh, I didn't say anything about hating Eskimos. To be honest, I've never actually met an actual Eskimo, to be honest. On a scale of 1 to 10, do you like meatballs or meatballs with cheese or chicken, or meatballs and chicken or just chicken? Well, I like meatballs. I like meatballs and chicken, but separately though. Like, okay, what's up, Scott? Another good question. What's your opinion on Donna's Buffalo Gals outfit? Oh well, I loved it. She looked absolutely amazing and what have you in the Buffalo Gals video, because believe me, I'm actually kind of happy that I actually thought that was probably one of her great bits, but one of the greatest things she did on Zoom. Because like I said, Donna's very talented and what have you. Yeah. The Easter Bunny lays eggs. He has is he a platypus in disguise? I don't know. Now, let me see. Do what? What are you guys talking about anyway? Who would win a fight, Mike Tyson? Well, I think my mom could easily just make Mike Tyson go and what have you. Oh, which reminds me, I did finish my schedule, but I failed to include Mike Tyson mysteries. Don't worry, I'm going to try and get that squeezed in at the last minute. I need to make a last minute adjustment to my schedule. There was some things I mentioned I failed to put in there, but I'm going to put it in there. You can be sure of that. Thank you. Thank you, Watts. And I love it. You're a Zoom fan as well. But I did want to ask you something, my young friend. Since you asked me who are my favorite Season 1 Zoomers of Season 99 are, I'd like to know that your videos of the rankings of the original Zoomers kind of got me to... It kind of inspired me to do brief thoughts on the reboot Zoomers and what have you. But I was wondering, have you ever watched any of Zoom 99? Because there's lots of episodes on here. Almost every single episode's on there. Oh, you have? Well, if you don't mind my asking, Watts, who you can tell me have you who are your I'll go ahead and ask you something. Okay, thank you, Kenny. Who would be you can give me your top 3 or top 5 favorite Zoom 99 guys and gals. Here's my top 5 favorites Zoom 99 guys. Those fifth would be Eric from season 3. Number 4, Jared. Number 3, Pablo. Number 2, Buzz. Number 1, Kenny. How about that? If you would like to go ahead and get a 10, I'd be more than happy to let you do your top 10. Just in case you don't decide to do a video. Now, right behind Eric, I have in 6th place Kyle, 7th Mike, 8th Ray, 9 Estuaro, 10 Francesco. There we go. I just put him in a timeout. Now, and for what's asked for the Zoomer gals, my favorite Zoom 99 gals, might as well give you the top 10. Let's see. Here they are. My 10 favorite Zoom 99 Zoomer gals would be 10 Noreen, 9 Emily, 8 Frances, 7 Taylor, 6 Rachel, 5 Elisa, 4 Zoe, 3 Xingying, 4 Kaylee, 1 Caroline. Yes, you should know that I absolutely adore Caroline. She was just so gosh darn cute. Believe me, if you have seen my vids on Zoom World, you know that I've absolutely loved a lot of the stuff that Caroline has given to Zoom 99 since she's been on there longer than any of her 4 big seasons. I don't know if he's right though. He won't be back for any time. I put him in the whole day. I liked yeah, I don't know what you're saying. What's the best way to find a rabbit duck? I don't know. Blast it or something. What is it? Question, Mom. What kind of question is that? Same color as I am, you know. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put that in. Apologies. Right. Of course you did. The Taliban? What in the con blooming world is that supposed to mean? terrorist organization? My foot. I think you must have had your hair on backwards or something like that. Selenia. The name. Female boogeyman. Please. Sure. I got one word to say to you, Fusalis. Cod swallow. That's what it is. Cod swallow. Yeah, I am 44. I turned 44 2 months ago. Is that a problem? Look, please excuse me again. Yes, I snacked on some little cookies and nothing else. Oh, favorite Creamy Thursday song? I haven't found any more yet. I've been too tied up and what have you. Okay, if I find some, I'll let you know. Because it's been some time since I last found something from there, buddy. Okay. Why is Jack and Sally declaring their love for each other? Is your favorite part of the Nightmare Before Christmas? Good question. Well, okay. John Scott. I'll try and look into that. Okay, now, well, the way I see it, I feel like Jack and Sally declaring their love for each other. I'd say, to be honest, I just think that's just a good thing or something like that. All right, what is it? Actual murder. What is it? Wake up and see it right now. Oh no. Right. Best curtains in a movie or show. Gee, a, a movie, I guess. Your wife let you. Sorry. Oh, thank you. I don't know. Maybe try and find a dating service or something like that. That would be the thing to do. Oh, sorry, I've got them elsewhere in YVU. I do have one up there, but unfortunately, my other one got ruined. I'm going to try and get a replacement. Why have you? And I do have a couple back there in the John, but I can't show you those because if I do, because they do have a little bit of nude booty in it, and I'll get in trouble. Uh Long story, paint got on it. This guy had to fix up my ceiling and why have you. Enough said. Did you know that between you and I, we did six? I've never dated. I've never dated any girl. I've tried that. I've tried dating and I never could gay date and what have you. Darn it all. Hey, I may be lonely in here, but well, I'm just saying that just want y'all to listen to reason why have you. That's really my business and why have you. Look, sorry, I don't get out much except for work and why. I mean, we can't have anything like that going at work. No, sir, absolutely. Uh. Well, there really ain't that many girls that are probably my age that's in our blooming neighborhood and why have you. I've tried to go outside for a while and well outside my place and failed and why have you. Just won't let me try to walk to even spot where Enough with the Taliban, please. Let me rephrase that. Enough with the Taliban already. If I want to hear some, if I want to hear Taliban, I'll hear those two Taliban motor skits John Boy and Billy did a few years ago. Shoot. I mean, it's okay. Um, but yeah. Okay. Go on. Well, that may be, but I never have worn this shirt out except for work and what have you, and for some spots and what have you. Okay. Retro video games or modern video games? I do either because I've got both retro and modern video games as of now, but I haven't played any games for a while and what have you. But I will get back on it. Number 2, Godzilla King of the Monsters or Kong Skull Island. I'd go with Kong Skull Island. Godzilla King of the Monsters was fun and what have you, but I feel like Kong Skull Island is a much better experience. Excuse me. Worst way to be violated? Uh, uh, probably get beaten up or something like that. I don't know. Pepsi or milk, either. I really drink sodas now because, well, except for maybe zero sugar diet drinks and what have you. Milk, I will have at times, maybe just a little for a drink outside of my cereal and what have you. French fries or onions or. I go with fries. And yes, some fresh fruit, depending on how well it is. And if it's fruit that I like, oranges, apples, bananas. BK's fine, what have you. Going to Arby's because I'm not married, and that means I'm not no son. Sorry. Well, don't worry. I probably will eat Chinese food again one day. I rarely do get Burger King, to be honest. If it's for burgers, I would I'm just skip Brahms or Sonic. Don't really do Mickey D's much anymore, except for breakfast and what have you. But yeah. Sorry, can't tell you that and what have you. Still, I'm just going to say that I really enjoy food for whatever it has to offer and what have you. I just need to try to work out a little more, and I just haven't been doing it. I've been telling myself to do it, but I will eventually. Watch a documentary about Africa and starvation, famine, or yeah. Uh, Neither. The vegan chicken sandwich is okay. Yeah, I probably would do that. It probably wouldn't change much. Look, just go. Look, let's get off the subject. Let's just stick to other topics and what have you instead of talking about food and what have you. Okay, don't really want to make my appetite go all you know. Oh, okay, Porchman. You're back. Well, that's fine. What have you? But anyway, look, I'm fine with whatever I've got and what have you. Look, again, let's just stick with stuff I would rather talk about, like the entertainment world and what have you. Top five Brendan Fraser films? Ooh, that's a good one. Let me see. Okay, if I had to pick five, I'll try and do this in a descending order. Five would be. Hmm. Five would be Bedazzled 2000. Four would be Encino Man. Three, The Mummy Returns. Two, George of the Jungle. One, The Mummy. And I will give an honorable mention to With Honors, which I'll be reviewing that next month for its anniversary. When I get my schedule video ready to come up tomorrow morning, you'll know. Thank you. I know I've been thinking of trying to do some more rankings of celebs, my favorite movies with celebrities and what have you. I've been thinking about trying to do some. I just haven't been getting out to it. Been thinking of doing a I've been thinking about doing a Kirsten Dunst ranking. Hmm, maybe or maybe have you seen Mache or Mache Kills? No, but well, after seeing that little trailer in one of the Grindhouse films, I'd love to look into the Mache films. I've only seen bits and pieces of the films. I haven't really watched that many trauma movies. The only ones I've seen are the Toxic Avenger and Class of Nukem High. Those are good, and what have you. Have you ever collected a lot of puppies and places in the box? Next one is occupied. No! Have you seen The Whale? I like that one. Saw that one 3 times in theater. Yes, I've seen The Whale. I did a spoiler free review of that last year. That serves as another honorable mention. For if I now that probably would be the one that kind of misses my top 5, but because The Whale is a good movie, as a matter of fact. Rabbit Grains, I'm not familiar with that one. I know there are lots of other films that Trauma's done. Shoot, I should be. You know what? I need to try and watch some. I missed out on Toxic Crusaders, the animated series that was spawned from Toxic Avenger and what have you. I kind of missed out on that show. I did have a couple of action figures though when I was a little kid. Have you ever worn a poncho? Here, towns, local. Not not really. I've worn a poncho, but not to stick it to the town's local Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But hmm, whatever. Still, I am gonna say that there really won't be much for me to go see at the theater. Godzilla X Kong is the last one I've booked and what have you to go see. I'm not really sure if I'm going to see anything else. I recently looked into the latest trailer for that new film Monkey Man that's coming out. Not really sure if I'm going to see it though. Well, now I did watch Lisa Frankenstein on Peacock the other day when it premiered. I'm planning to watch Night Swim this later this week on Peacock as well, and I'm going to have some spoiler-free reviews for those two. I will be doing Lisa Frankenstein later in the week, and next week Night Swim will follow. And I'm also there'll be many others I'll be checking out. Let's see the moon. I don't know. Is Lisa Frankenstein like Edward Scissorhands? Sort of, but the film's okay and what have you. Well, I did like Catherine Newton's portrayal of Lisa, and Cole Sprouse played the monster and what have you. Yeah, those were fine and what have you, but it just wasn't close to being my cup of tea, to be honest. But I did like the 80s saying for it, though. I'll explain why when I get a review of it. Movie popcorn. I do movie popcorn, but I don't get it every time I go to the movies. I only get movie popcorn unless it's an epic movie or a movie that's somewhere in between, somewhere maybe about almost 2.5 hours or more. Yeah, that's it. Let me see. And I've also looked into the trailer for the new Woody Woodpecker live action film that's coming up on Netflix. Woody Woodpecker Goes to Camp. Well, that looks like it'll be a little fun. And I'm really surprised they're going to have Wally Walrus and Buzz Buzzard in it and what have you. Yeah, that might be pretty good. And because I am going to also do a spoiler-free review of that, and I will review its predecessor. And so I figured that would be a good woodland creature to top down a review. I was going to review Yogi Bear from 2010, but I'm putting down hold. Have you seen Looney Tunes Back in Action? Yes, I've seen that, but that's been a long time ago. I need to revisit that film someday. That's a Looney Tunes film I have yet to review. I reviewed two of both Space Jam films, and the only Looney Tunes film I've ever actually done a review of was Daffy Duck's movie Fantastic Island from 1984. Now I am going to try and review the rest of the Looney Tunes films. Now, Fantastic Island is kind of like blending new bits and what, but with clips from old Looney Tunes shorts and what have you in the film and what have you. But yeah, I'm going to try and do that later on because I am going to celebrate 45 years of the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner movie when its anniversary comes around. Then I've got to try and review the others like the Looney Bugs Bunny movie and Bugs Bunny starred movie 1001 Rabbit Tales. Let's see, top 5 Mel Brooks films. Good question. If I had to pick 5 Mel Brooks films, I'll start at the bottom. I would probably go with, see, fifth would probably be Silent Movie, which that was fun, what have you. Fourth would be History of the World Part 1. Third, I haven't watched, though I haven't watched it in sometime, the film you just brought up, Porchman, Spaceballs. I'm definitely going to try and find that and revisit and try and do a review of it sometime down the road. But the final two would be a tough decision. I had to go with Young Frankenstein second. Number one, Blazing Saddles, which of course I've recently did a review of that not so long ago. Which, believe me, Blazing Saddles was absolutely crazy. The best video on my channel? Oh, it don't really matter. I mean, I think all my videos are good and what have you. I think maybe I probably had to go with the video that got so many views in less than a day. It was my review, my spoiler-free review on Megan from last year. That video got 500 views in less than a day. That was faster than any other video since I did the Blasphemers review. Well, that's nice of you, Watts. Yeah, I see you're back. Thank you. Hey, you're nice. You're nice. You're a nice guy. Letting you. What's your favorite food to eat during live streams? Well, just depends on what I want to munch on and what have you. Snacks or chips. Or if I get something else, maybe a sandwich or something like that. Who would win? Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees? A tough decision. I'd say Jason because he's fast and what have you, and pretty strong. What famous person do you think you look like? I don't know. But of the whole, I think, yeah. July, you're going to your first Comic Con. Hey, congratulations. I've been wanting to try and go there, but, well, I just haven't gotten a chance to get a chance. Christopher Walken? Well, I guess you could say that. Jackie Chan, please. But now, Kenny, I think I do agree with you. I kind of do, with this new deal on mine, I kind of actually do look like, well, kind of remind you of Christopher Walken. Oh, okay, well, Louis Anderson, yeah, that's good. Joan Crawford, are you kidding? John Goodman? Well, I guess you could say that. Yeah, because I kind of do factually look like him in a way. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I think I'm just gonna say it's really great that to do celebrate 5 big years of doing vids on YouTube. I'm glad y'all been supporting and what have you. Charlie Murphy, I don't know who that is. Grimace, are you kidding? Yeah. B. Arthur? Come on, you can do better than that. Okay, yeah, if I have a black mask and hound, then it'd be Hamburglar. Rubble, rubble! I know, I just threw it in there for fun, you know. So, seriously, though, what did you do for Easter today? Well, not much. All I did was finish up the second season of the Dukes of Hazzard, and I watched 3 of my favorite Easter specials. Of course, I started with It's the Easter Beagle, Charlie Brown, which again my review, I'm gonna have that come up in a few minutes as soon as this live stream is over with. And 2 of them, and the other 2, which you can actually find on YouTube, they are Here Comes Peter Cottontail and the Easter Bunnies Coming to Town. Both of those are from Rankin Bass. You know, the studio that gave us Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, all those other holiday specials, and lots of other animated series. You'd probably have to be more specific on the fish from Finding Nemo. Porchman, I just did finish up the Dukes of Hazzard second season and watch those 3 Easter specials. Sorry, it's after 8 in my area, so it's too late and what have you. No, I don't. Well, I've heard a little bit of what have you. I didn't know there was a Dukes of Hazzard Easter special. Now, I mean, I know the Dukes had a Christmas episode, and they did have a Christmas themed episode of their animated series, The Dukes, from 1983, but that's it. Which, let me tell you, that Christmas themed episode of The Dukes, I think, was pretty good, actually. And I am talking about the Dukes animated series from 1983, which that episode was called A Dickens of a Christmas. Boss Hogg gets haunted by 3 spirits and what have you. So this way, yeah. Please. I don't think that even exists. I've got the whole series. I've got all 7 seasons of the Dukes of Hazzard. I don't recall no Easter special. If I did look it up, we'll see. But I cannot guarantee that I'll find it. The cashier at your local Long John Silver's. Right. Sure she does. Wow, what a coincidence. Well, I just happen to have the complete series of the original Ninja Turtles animated series from the 80s, as a matter of fact, going into the 90s. If you're ever on doing a live stream when I'm on here, I will certainly join you, Porch Man, and I'll show you my TMNT complete original animated series box set. And I've got it in its original packaging. Of course. Cool. What? What's the matter? Looking at you in what way? You keep your live streams or on there from the past or just movie reviews? Sure, I've got all my live streams are available, are here and what have you. I do movie reviews and what have you. I review movies, TV, music, video games, etc. That's what Big B's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews is all about. Letting you. But yes, live streams are my old live streams are still on here. Look, okay, but if you are, it's about you know that you're talking to the big D here. You'll get ready. You might be able to find out who I am. I'll give you a five knuckle introduction. No thanks. Selling advertising is not my cup of tea. Thank you. Now I say what? Please. Okay. Well, at least I am. Hey, word to the wise. Look up today's Dennis the Menace Sunday strip, and you'll see that Dennis tells old Mister Wilson that it doesn't have to be good on Easter and what have you, because he likes it better more than Christmas. Sorry, but that's not really. Yes, of course. Enjoy. Okay, cheerio, my good man. Okay, last question. Why is the countdown your favorite part of the Poseidon adventure? Well, I just really think that it's good and what have you, but that's hard to explain. I need to revisit. Okay, you're not who you think you are. I am really sorry to say this. Don't threaten me or anything. Wherever you are, there is only but one true Jesus. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's telling what. Yeah, that boy. Oh, oops, you retracted it. I apologize for that, my young. Well, I should really refer to as young friend, but my. Oh, well, there it is again. But seriously, though, it's still. And why? Besides, I can't tell you. And besides that, I can't tell you how much some other bloke told me said to burning you know where. But I'm not going to bring up that subject because that was my problem and what have you. So please, no questions on that. That's personal. But anyway, well, it's getting close to an hour and a half. I really don't want to be too late and give you all the Well, I only banished this character for a reason, not because that because I believe in because I'm a believer in what have you. Okay, so don't bother trying to think of me as well. I don't want to bring that up, but I will be talking about this little subject of a film series next month. Well, not all of them, but I'm going to do some of them because I am going to be talking about Children of the Corn next month. Next month's kind of going to be like an April Fool's month because it'll be on characters that fool you and what have that fool people and what have you, or other things and what have you. But anyway. But I'm not reviewing all the films. I'm re-reviewing the first film, but the others are going to be re-reviewing these. Yeah, sure. Whatever you want to do. Anywho, let's see here. But yeah. Oh yeah, and I'm also going to review most of the Three Stooges films. Well, actually, maybe not everything. Just their Columbia films and what have you. The ones with Curly Joe and what have you. I'll be reviewing those as well. Yeah, which I'll be starting with Have Rocket Will Travel tomorrow night. Okay, it's getting close to an hour and a half, so if there's no more questions and what have you, I might as well end this live stream. I want to thank everyone for being here. Kenny Havoc, you're awesome. And what have you. Thank you, Porchman. You have a good night as well. Yeah, but Kenny, that character threatened me. Said to see me and you know where. Believe me, I don't want to remind y'all how much some jerk threatened me and what have you when I put that rant vid on Little Miss You Know Who. Okay? Can you just understand what have you? But it was nice having you on here, Porchman. Nice having you on here. What's up? Good to have you on here as well. I thank all of you for being a part of this. So thanks for all your questions. And well, since there are no more questions, I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream. Thank you for participating and stay tuned. My review of It's the Easter Beagle, Charlie Brown will be up in just a few minutes and what have you. Oh, wait a minute. One more. Would you rather experience a cold and dirty day in your house than be a hot massage? Would you rather sorry, I can't really answer that. I'd say neither. Sorry, Bethany is having car trouble. Okay, that's gonna do it. Again, Kenny Havoc, what's up? Porchman, and everyone here. Thank you for participating. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream now. There. So thank you. And of course, my what now? Are you willing and able to pick up onion Parmesan cheese? And you need me to, no. Weird question. Okay, now again, as I've said, my review, yeah, stay tuned. My review of It's the Easter Beagle, Charlie Brown will be coming up in just a few minutes. Okay, stay tuned for that. And until then, this is the Big D saying good night, see ya, and sorry, save your questions for another time. I'm out of here. So until next time, this is the Big D saying see ya and happy Easter, everyone. All right. I like both ice cream and cookies, both of them. Okay. Enough said. Good night again.